morning, dear friends. I'm so happy to greet you this amazing morning, and I wanted today to share one topic with you. It is about loneliness when you are going on a spiritual path. Because a lot of people notice that when they start their spiritual journey, the further they go, the more alone they feel, because less and less people can understand what they are feeling inside. Because the spiritual journey is inside. And even if you have the best friends, but still, they can't go inside you. They can't feel what you are feeling. And that's why you can sometimes feel alone, even when surrounded by people. So I wanted to share my experience of how I deal with this loneliness. And is it loneliness after all? So first tip is to try to make friends with loneliness. So first, just try to take off any labels of those feelings. Really, just let yourself do this, maybe even first time in your life. What if loneliness is not a bad feeling? Just try to peel the label off and curiously go inwards this feeling and just explore it. How does it really feel when you feel alone? Is it really sad or something empty? Or what if you stop battling with it? What if you stop resisting it and just let it pour all over your body and all over your entity? What I experienced was that, in fact, this is a gift and a true feeling of peace, of plenitude, of calmness. Second tip is don't stop communicating with people. Even if the topics get narrow and maybe you don't have so much in common with people, but don't cut your friendships off. The other thing is when it happens naturally, but just don't try to isolate yourself, like thinking that you don't fit anymore or something. And when you communicate with people, try to see the divine spark in them. Try not to listen only to the words, not only to observe their appearance, but try to observe what is inside them. What is the same spark of aliveness that you have inside you? What you can feel the same in other people, the same that you can feel in nature, the same soul. When you learn to connect like this with people, you can even be in silence. You can even be misunderstood, but you will still feel the connection with alive human beings. And you will still feel involved, happy and connected. Third tip is spend a lot of time in nature, because nature is our real home. And in nature, at least I feel it's the easiest way for me to feel this, that nothing is lacking, Only when I am in nature, I feel that everything flows, that a lot of my problems are just illusions. I just observe trees, I observe animals, and I see that they are enough, that everything just never stops. So if you just surrender, you will feel that you're enough too. Even though trees don't talk, animals don't talk, try to feel that it's also alive everywhere. If you dig deeper to spiritual studies and esoteric teachings, you will find out that everything has a spirit, that everything has its life, that there's so much more than we can see. and that everything is connected to us, it's communicating with us. It wants to help us in every second. You can notice signs and communication from nature if you just open your heart and you listen not with your ears, but with here. And here goes my last tip, which concludes everything, that loneliness in fact doesn't exist. You are a part of this one big oneness, of this one perfect universe, where planets are flying perfectly, where seasons change so perfectly, where mountains are so high that you can't even understand it, and oceans are so deep and wide that it just takes your breath away. And you are a small but very important part of everything. You are always taken care of. You are always connected. The life force is in all these parts, in grass, in trees, in animals, in birds, in flowers, and it's as well in you. This is the way that life force manifested, and now it experiences the world through you. But everywhere you look around, it's also you. There are constantly angels, soul guides, the whole variety of entities, of elementals, of so much beautiful beings around you. It's us who forget this truth. It's us who disconnect, who think that they are separate from everything. But we are not. And I know that for some period of time, it can be just words, because there is this transition where you leave your old life and it doesn't fit you anymore, but you're not in your new life yet. Maybe old friends already went away, but new ones are not there. Maybe old understandings have dissolved, but new truths are also not felt yet. But just be patient, be open, and all discomforts, all sadnesses, everything that you call problems will just integrate in this peace and oneness. So have the most amazing day, and see you later, friends.